Okay, now I'm going to play Sphere for you. This is a segment in the beginning of Sphere that we'll play. It's a short segment, and it's kind of like a drum set beat, but instead of playing a drum set beat on the rim, there's actually a groove that we play on the snare drum. I'm going to play it first. Okay, now I'm going to play it a little slower. So let me talk about it. You're playing accents and you're playing diddles in different places. That's what's hard about this. I think it's the best way to learn it is to learn it one beat at a time. So beat one is this. Right, right, left, right, right, left. So practice that a bunch. Here's beat two. Beat two is you're going to play an accent and end with a diddle. Accents on the right hand, diddles on the left hand. Beat three. All singles except you're playing a diddle on the right hand on the and. One E and a. And then beat four is this. You're playing an accent. Right on beat four. So if you play part one or beat one and beat two together, you got this. I'm going to add beat three now. Stop on beat four. Finish beat four now. Okay, so that's the first measure, and that's the basis for everything you're doing. Measure two is slightly different. What's changing here is beat four. So beat one, beat two, beat three are all the same. So here's beat one, beat two, and beat three. But beat four, instead of playing an accent, you're going to play a tap, and then two accents right after that. So second measure together. Okay, so that's beat, measure two? Okay, so measure one and measure two together is this. that's the first half of this cadence. The second half is exactly the same, except the very last beat of it, we're going to change. So here's the second half of it. I'll play that again. One more time. So what's happening here is measure 1 and measure 2 are almost exactly the same. Measure 3 is the same as measure 1. Measure 4 is where it gets slightly different. So that's beat 1, and then here's 2, and then stop on 3, and then do a stick lick. So I'm going to play the whole cadence kind of slow. Try not to get lost. Remember that most of the accents are on beat 2 and 4 because this is kind of like a drum beat. Doom, doom, ga, doom, doom, ga, doom, doom, da, doom, doom, ga, ga, doom, doom, ga, doom, doom, ga, doom, doom, ga, da, 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 ga, 2, 3, 4. So that's kind of what it sounds like when the whole group's together. So I'm going to play it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm going to play the whole thing a little faster. So that's the whole thing. I suppose maybe occasionally we might play it faster, but that's basically going to be what it is. All right, so that's Sphere.